In active pause, what we're doing is we're actually practicing, developing our skill at overriding that normal reactive default mode, which is to jump to conclusions, to assume. We know. Well, the practice is to remember, it feels like I know. It feels like this cannot be anything else than this. That's it. But I'm giving myself a chance to stay with it. So I'm not just talking about big things, about things that might seem dangerous or important. In fact, much of the practice, when we pause, is staying with something that feels trivial or quote-unquote boring. So what we're doing is we're overriding the part of our mind that says there's no news there. And coming back to, okay, it might very well feel like there's no news, but I'm going to give myself a chance to see if maybe there is something very subtle going on that I hadn't noticed. And so we stay with that. We stay with the experience. And sometimes, the more we practice, the more often we have that chance. Sometimes something comes up. And it might be a different way of looking at the situation. It might be a different angle on it. It might be a new meaning. It might be a feeling we have about it. It might be, again, incredibly subtle. So we're not necessarily practicing it for the practical value that it has at each time, and certainly not if we define practical value in terms of high-stakes survival. But we're practicing it to have more of that connection with who we are and how we are connected to our environment, how we sense it, how we respond to it, and be in touch with that.